We are back for another season of Inside the Manager's Office, and it is year 2 for you, Aaron. I'm wondering what the full cycle of the offseason allowed you to do in preparing for 2019 that you couldn't do in your first year.
I think it's the biggest thing is just being entrenched in the organization. My family and I, we moved out here last year, so it's spending my first off season here, being at the ballpark 4 days a week essentially, and just part of the whole process, and going through the winter of player acquisition and going through different things that we want to instill with our club. It's kind of night and day.
There is adversity right out of the gate this year with some injuries to key players. What goes into the organization's depth as far as weathering this storm?
Well, we feel like we can weather the storm, which is a good thing, and I think that's one of the priorities that Brian Cashman and the entire front office this winter was really making sure that we were obviously not just having great players that are our mainstays and our regulars, but building up that depth. So we do have some interchangeable parts. We do have some versatility. We do feel like our farm system is capable of picking us up out of the gate here very early with some key injuries. So obviously not ideal, but we feel like we're about as equipped as anyone to kind of weather the storm until we get a lot of the cavalry back.
Aaron Judge is obviously a focal point, and you've been around him now a year. What do you think it takes for an elite player like Aaron to reach an even higher level?
I think all the great ones have that drive, that makeup to never be satisfied, to always want to get a little bit better, the intelligence that comes with that, and to being able to really continue to dive in and tweak and just improve on the margins at your craft. And he's one of the poster childs for that, and we love where he's at right now. He's in a really good place and excited about the season he might have.
Which part of Luke Voigt's game do you think was really taken off since he arrived here last summer?
I think just the combination of strike zone management and power, especially the other way in this ballpark, the ability to get the ball in the air that way. And if you're going to be an elite hitter in this league, those are two things that usually you need to have.
A guy like Gleyber Torres, what is the message to him following a great rookie season, and he's trying to go into this year proving that that wasn't a fluke?
Right. I think the biggest thing is not to go outdo yourself, but just dive into getting better at your craft. Just constantly encouraging him to just work at his game and not worry about the results. The talent's going to take care of it. If he's improving at the little things in his game, he's going to continue to be a great player even as a young player.
Adam Ottavino has shown that he can be a dominant reliever in this game. How does this shiny new toy fit into your already impressive toy chest?
He complements our other guys so well. He's different than, say a Green or a Britton or a Chapman or Dellin when we get him back. I think when we're whole and those guys are all pitching and pitching at their best, I think their skill sets really complement each other, which should allow us to really put them in the best positions to succeed, hopefully on a night-in, night-out basis.
A bunch of guys have made it a point saying they do not want any part of playing in the wild card game come October. So what do you think this team needs to do to win the AL East this year?
That's so far away. Our focus right now is the daily grind and the focus of today and who we're matching up against and trying to go out and put our best foot forward every day. And hopefully when we're standing at the end, it'll be good enough to win a division and then move on into playoffs and ultimately reach our goal of winning a championship. That's what we're here to do. But, starting to get out ahead of yourself, we got to be uber focused on today.